Alright guys, I want to continue on some of the winter preparedness. I get a lot of questions about sort of what kits I recommend. Um, and although I recommend building your own kit because everything is going to be specific to your needs, to your family, to your area, there are a lot of people that don't have the time, the money, the resources to put into that. Um, they want suggestions about a kit that's going to work for everything. And although that is a very vague thing, um, there are some good companies out there that have decent products in them. Um, they cover all the bases. They do the thought for you a little bit, the homework for you, and decide what you're going to need and what's best suit you. One of the things in the winter that happens quite often is you lose power. Um, we just recently discussed the Life Gear kid flashlight. The glow stick from Life Gear is super popular, and got great feedback on that one. I still, to this day, really enjoy it. We talked about the 200-hour runtime. That's going to be days or months. If you run, for instance, 5 hours a day, it'll last you almost a month if you do the math. So really, good quality products. This one I've owned for quite some time. Again, it is a Life Gear product that makes some really good quality, preparedness stuff. It is a crank radio. It is extremely light. It's rubber gripped. This one is a waterproof model, and it does have blinkies on the side, as well as your typical two-stage, flashlight mode. The hand cranks on here need barely a minute of cranking to give you a ton of runtime. I don't have specifics on there. All the crank dynamos tend to be a little bit different, but all of these, even you get the lantern mode on here, are a little bit limited. So if you're looking for when the power goes out in your house, we've talked about this big guy here. This is a big heavy unit, puts out a good amount of light. But it's heavy and it takes a lot of batteries. When the batteries are out, then you're done. So, one product that I've recently acquired it's a Life Gear. It's in their rugged series, and I'll show you here the packaging so you can know what to look for. They have a whole series out called Quad Power. If I zoom in here, Quad Power means it'll run off a battery, a DC charger, your home, or of course then you've got battery backup, your dynamo charger. So battery, car, AC, and the dynamo. And that pretty much covers you for quite a bit. I'll leave it in zoom here. This one is 30 lumens, has 18 different LEDs, and you'll see they're divided up into three little regions. It can easily be as much as 40 feet, eighth of a mile, and it's a really neat project. This is what they call the outdoor project. It's a rugged rubber casing, a nice soft tip. Now there's all the LEDs you'll see in there, and like I said, this has it can be plugged into the car, into your home. There are three triple A's in here, as well as the hand crank on the side. Now with the LEDs, you can either have all of them on, one of them on, and the top is actually a flashlight, a very efficient flashlight. So it depends what your needs are, but this pretty much covers a good amount. Now there's one more feature to this, and I might have to put the camera down for it. Nope. You can turn the top. Now these are all in a triangle formation, and so when I turn the top all the way, you have 6 LEDs on all 3 sides, and essentially 360 degrees of illumination. It also has a holder for hanging it, but lanterns that have the hand crank on them are, they're just superior. You will always have a powered light source. With the LEDs, they're never going to go out. You have 4 different ways of getting power to this, so there's really no reason to never have light. And I suggest you guys pick some of this stuff up. Again, Life Gear is a really good company. All their stuff so far I've really enjoyed, and I get really good feedback from everybody that buys it off of my recommendation, which makes me feel really good. So any questions, feel free to email me. Again, there's a lot to know about these little lanterns, but just very innovative, smart product that seems to be holding up for some pretty good rugged use. And with that, we will continue.